welcome back to a brand new video by the one and the only Anna. And I don't really film these types of videos, but I asked you guys on Instagram. I kind of wanted to do it anyway because I have so much to say about it and I love talking. Since I'm in quarantine, it's harder to talk to people. You know, I can talk to people online, but it's definitely different than talking to people in actual real life. I just get to talk to my family, well, my mum, my dad, and my brother, which isn't too bad. I'm here to talk about the whole coronavirus situation that is currently happening and my point of view as a 14-year-old. 2020 started off, saw memes and it's like it was World War III and now it's the coronavirus. First I was like, it's just a virus in China, they will contain it, they'll be able to hold it, it's nothing to, like, people were saying that it's not as bad as the flu, blah 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 blah, it's just some people will die. I really didn't know anything about it, and now it has reached to where I live in the United Kingdom, and I'm in self-quarantine. Me and my family chose self-quarantine because it's actually, today is Wednesday and people are still going to school, people are still going to work, even though I believe there's been over 700 cases today. It was like on 1,000 something and now it's on 2,000 and something. Hi guys, so today is the 28th of March, I believe. The day I filmed this video was on the 18th of March, and since then there is now 14,000 people in the United Kingdom with the coronavirus, so it has times by 7. 2 or 3 days ago, Boris Johnson has now, like a week ago, he closed all the schools, but now everybody has to stay inside. They have put really good rules down, like only shopping when need to, no gatherings, no one, like literally only going outside when you need to. So everyone is currently in self-lockdown except for the people, of course, working, and you can go out and like do an exercise for one, like you can go out and have a walk just once a day, social distancing. But yeah, that is what's currently happening. There's over 700 deaths here in the United Kingdom. But yeah, that is how it's going on the 28th of March. Oh, and just a quick disclaimer that the next clip is just me ranting. Not ranting, it's actually a good discussion about me talking about what I think about them not closing the schools at the time. They have now. On the day I filmed it, they sent emails saying they're going to close the schools on Friday. So this is what I thought before they closed the schools. Government still hasn't stopped us from going to school, so our family thought it was best for us to stay at home. It's getting out of hand. We have so much contact with people who are so much vulnerable than us, and it's not fair and it's not right to put them at this risk just because the government is telling us we can still go to school and telling us we can still go to work, when it's just putting other people at risk. Like Boris Johnson even said that some people are going to lose their loved ones before the time.
I must level with you, level with the British public. More families, many more families are going to lose loved ones before their time.
Which I thought was ridiculous. Like, as a Prime Minister, you should be trying to save your people. I do realise when he was saying this, he was saying, like, in general, that because of this virus, people are going to pass away. So, just to let people know, because, of course, I understood what he was coming from, but he hadn't closed the schools, so that's why I was ranting, because he hadn't closed the schools, and I was like, of course, you're gonna, like, it's spreading more if you're not closing the schools, so that's why. But I understood that, of course, people are gonna pass away, so he's just saying that in general. Trying to make people immune to it. You don't even know if you can catch it, like, how many times you can catch it. Like, some people say, oh, you can only catch it once. Some people say, oh, you can catch it as many times. Like, they still don't know 100%. Boris Johnson is putting these people at risk. Not just Boris Johnson, but the whole parliament. It's not just him, it's the whole government. Today, 4:05 p.m, they said that schools in Wales and Scotland will be closing by Friday, and I think England will be doing the same, as well as Northern Ireland. That is good, but they should have done it way faster because they've just put a whole load of people at risk. It's actually so crazy. But then I heard that we're going to be staying off home for, they're not too sure, but they're thinking till summer. Are you joking? I'm gonna have 6 months of working at home. I don't want to just be bashing about the coronavirus, like just saying how bad it is, because you guys know it's really just affecting people's mental health and everything. But I really enjoy going to school. I don't know, some people hate going to school. I enjoy going to school, really socializing with people, learning. But now I'm gonna have to change my lifestyle to learning. So hopefully, because you know I'm quarantining before the actual quarantine time. I want to see how the schools do the work and how we will be still learning and receiving. So I might do a whole life in quarantine once I have some schoolwork and everything is organized and I have a proper schedule, because at the moment it's really scary. I'm 14, you know, I'm doing my GCSEs next year and the year after, and for the people who are doing the GCSEs now, oh my god, I couldn't, like, I don't know even what to say, because they have put so much freaking effort and now they can't do the tests. And it's not the school's fault, it is not the government's fault, it is not anybody's fault because the virus came. It's life. But I was actually watching this one girl called Barbara, Portuguese, and I speak Portuguese by the way, and she was doing a podcast, like a video podcast. So she was doing a podcast, but you can listen to the podcast, but I was watching the video podcast, and she was talking about you can't always have like a negative mentality to these things. Yes, there is so much bad about this, and you see on the news, and it's like literally it's just continuously bad news. And when you do look at it, you have to look at how many people have been cured. Yes, there's a deaths, but there have also been people who are cured. You can't just be so afraid of it. She was saying there are positives to it, and it's kind of hard to think about the positives in this type of situation where you're in quarantine, you're locked, you can't see your family only through FaceTime, you can't do the things that you used to be able to do. I know I've come to talk here a lot, but I really just like have so much more that I want to say since then. And I'm saying you guys have to like appreciate also, like, you're at home but you're not doing the worst, because there's literally NHS workers, there are doctors, there are people who are still working, and you just have to stay at home. So please just stay at home, wash your hands, be as safe as possible. But yeah, just, you're not in the worst position at all. There is people in the NHS, thank God for them. I just want to say thank you so much if you work in the NHS and you work in this, or you know anyone from the NHS. But they are suffering, they're away from their families, they are working constantly with people who are suffering from the coronavirus, and they have a really high chance of getting it, of course, because they're working with the people who have it. So yeah, that's just my little add-on, my little comment. So I wanted to also talk about what I think about the good things about the coronavirus are. Okay, the coronavirus actual disease isn't bad, but I just wanted to say that I think the coronavirus really is showing how us as a community, us as a global world, us as humans on this planet, supporting each other and treating each other when it comes to the coronavirus, how we want each and every single person's safety. It's a top priority here. And I also wanted to say that it's bringing us back a community, because we're all humans, and no colour, no religion, no rich or poor, no situation you're in is going to make you more or less likely to have the coronavirus. Like, Boris Johnson has the coronavirus, the Prince of Wales has coronavirus, so even these royalty and these really high people in society, even they are getting coronavirus. So it's just showing, if you're down there or if you're up there, you have like a really the same chance of getting the virus. So it just shows that no one rich or poorer, that colour or this colour, religion or size or any difference that we have is going to impact if we're going to not get the virus. People have been coming together and really just thinking about one another. Like, this really gives you the chance to think and think about these people, like think about you, think about others, and really just respect one another, really just give the best to each person. The best thing about this all is just the coronavirus. Actually, I feel, like she said, I feel that the coronavirus came to give us some sort of gratefulness in our life, to learn to be grateful. Now, the coronavirus has given us the opportunity to learn and to be grateful for the things that we have. It's like we go to school and we complain about having to wake up early. Like, we go to work and we have to complain. And now that we're stuck at home and we're obliged to stay here, it's like we're complaining about it now. We take things for granted, really, and the coronavirus has really just given us the opportunity to be able to think and to be grateful for the things. So when we go back to it, we have this grateful mindset, and we have, wow, I'm actually so lucky to be able to go to school, to be able to go to work, to be able to go outside and talk to my friends, to be able just to have a community and be able just to interact as human beings. I think that is the best thing that the coronavirus has brought, definitely, is the gratefulness. When we go back to our lifestyle that we had before, it's going to be amazing. It's just given us that opportunity to be grateful for the people we have around us, for the people that we interact with, and just the whole thing that we have in life. It's just been a really hectic thing. You know, I'm 14. I haven't been through much in my life. This is like the first big thing. You know, I've never seen my family this worried about stuff like this before, and it is really scary, and I try to be as positive as I can towards it, but it is like, wow, people are actually getting, like, this is happening so fast, and it's just contaminating everyone, and it's so close to me, and it's so close to my family. Like, when you see things on the news, it doesn't seem that real, but when it actually comes to the place where you are, the place where you feel most comfortable, it's really, really shocking, and it really is just like, whoa, like, it takes you aback. I think the coronavirus has given us a new mindset, and because you have to stay inside to not actually catch it or spread it or anything like that, it's given us more time. And I was telling my friend Molly, you know, I was telling her, like, what am I supposed to do in the next, if I'm stuck here for the next 6 months? I don't think we'll be in quarantine for 6 months, but it depends how the things goes. I have no idea how far this thing's gonna go, but I was like, what the heck am I gonna do with my time? But she's just saying that I could do so much. I have a brand coming up, which you guys on Instagram will know about, but I'm gonna do a whole video about that. I have my YouTube channel, I have my own health, I have literally so many things. I want to learn languages. This is my opportunity. It's giving us the gift of time. So many of us are extremely busy, and this is finally like, have some time. It's giving us everything that we actually want. It's given us the time, and it's given us the sense of learning how to be grateful. Have time, you guys can do whatever you want with it. Of course, not going outside and stuff, but calming yourself down, looking after yourself, trying to think outside of the box, and just giving yourself the time that you need, and doing the best for you and your family. And I can't believe, like, what is happening at the moment is something out of a fiction movie, out of like a dystopian movie or bit book or anything like that, and it's crazy. I'm grateful for the life I've had, and for the lifestyle I've had before all this problem came. I'm grateful for that, and I never thought of it that way, but it really does mean a lot that I got to go to school every day, and I didn't have to worry if there was toilet roll in the shops, and I didn't have to worry if there was any tinned food or food in the shops. I didn't have to worry about any of that. I didn't have to worry about going outside and maybe risking someone else's life or even my own. I didn't have to worry about that, and even though now I do, it's just giving me that more maturity, and it's just teaching me more. It's a virus that can spread and it can kill, even though it's less likely to kill people my age. You never know. You never know. Life is life, and life brings unexpected. And they still don't know 100% about all the research. They still don't know. They haven't had enough research yet to be 100% certain of how everything works with the virus. But that is my opinion. That is a 14-year-old's opinion on it. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for not really more content like this, but just me. I want to just bring more me to this channel. Comment down below your opinion on the coronavirus and how you're feeling towards it. Thank you so much for watching. Ta-ra, and mwah. And by the way, just saying, if you guys are shopping, you do not need to take the whole supermarket, because there's other people in this whole city, in this whole world. But yeah, be respectful of one another, treat each other right, think about others, think about yourself, and do what's best for you and your family. Love you.